Hello viewers, you're welcome to another fascinating episode of Customs Duty, brought to you by the Nigeria Customs Service. In this week's package, Nigeria Customs Service commits to more robust corporate social responsibility in 2025. Federal Operations Unit Zone A reaffirms commitment to protecting Nigeria's economy, security, and health of citizens. We'll also bring to you other reports as well as the regular Customs Hub segment where we get you informed on import and excise duty collection activities for the week. Thank you for joining us. My name is Hafsat Ibrahim. Please sit back, enjoy, and stay informed.
In today's globalized world, businesses have a profound impact on society and the environment. As stakeholders increasingly demand more from corporations, corporate social responsibility (CSR) has become an essential aspect of businesses or service rendering strategy. Corporate social responsibility refers to a company's or corporate entity's voluntary efforts to improve social, environmental, and economic impacts. It's about going beyond mere compliance with laws and regulations to make a positive difference in the world. In today's interconnected world, corporate entities need to recognize that their success is inextricably linked to the well-being of society and the environment. While CSR is often associated with private sector companies, government entities also have a critical role to play in this regard. Government entities are responsible for providing essential public services, regulating industries, and promoting economic growth. However, they also have a significant impact on the environment and society. By embracing CSR, government entities can demonstrate their commitment to transparency, accountability, and the well-being of citizens, thereby enhancing trust and credibility, improving service delivery, supporting economic development, and addressing social and environmental challenges, among others. The Nigeria Customs Service, which is a critical government agency responsible for revenue generation, trade facilitation, and border security, among other functions, has since embraced corporate social responsibility as part of what it prioritizes. This is with the view to supporting community development, promoting trade facilitation, and enhancing stakeholder engagement, among others. In 2024, the service, through its commands and units, has embarked on corporate social responsibility initiatives which aim at touching lives positively and host communities. For instance, Lagos Free Trade Zone Area Command has carried out renovation of blocks of classrooms at its host community, demonstrating commitment to corporate social responsibility.
This initiative is a laudable one that the Customs Command and our stakeholders believe will greatly impact on our children here. We believe that when we have a conducive learning environment, quality education will not only be better enhanced, but it will also be guaranteed. And so that is why we feel it is worth it for us to complement the laudable efforts of the government by coming here to support this institution. Nigerian Customs Service is not only about revenue generation, suppression of smuggling, but also about touching lives. And what we are having today, no doubt, represents our commitment to that initiative.
The occasion of the commissioning of the project has seen Deputy Comptroller General Uzo Nwafo represent the Comptroller General of Customs Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR.
Education is the foundation and bedrock upon which we build our future. It empowers individuals, strengthens communities, and drives national development. By investing in our schools, we are investing in our children, and by extension, in the future of the nation. The classrooms we are commissioning today will serve as a vital resource for our young learners, providing them with a conducive environment for growth and learning. The Lagos Free Trade Zone Command, like any other commands of the Nigerian Customs Service, plays a crucial role in facilitating trade and promoting economic development. However, we recognize that our responsibilities extend beyond economic transactions. We have a duty to support the communities in which we operate. This project is a testament of our commitment to corporate social responsibility and our belief in giving back to our host communities. As we celebrate this achievement, let us also reaffirm our commitment to continue supporting educational initiatives and other community development to our host communities. We must strive to create more opportunities for our youths, ensuring that they have access to the resources they need to succeed. I urge all stakeholders to remain engaged in the pursuit of excellence in education.
In Kaduna, the Kaduna Area Command alongside Federal Operations Unit Zone B has embarked on renovation of a primary school as part of corporate social responsibility projects.
Upon arrival, when I resumed duty in September 2023, we visited all our areas of responsibility, of which the primary school is one of them. So when we visited, I found out that we saw that there are dilapidated buildings, infrastructure, the toilets, there is no water. So I quickly put some mechanisms in motion on how we are going to renovate the school. I contacted the controller FOU, Controller A.B. Shaibu, and we joined hands and we renovated the school. We painted, changed roofs, windows, toilets, and FOU even dug a borehole there. So now there is water, we have good sanitary conditions. The school is looking good now.
The Customs Area Controller Kaduna Command, Dr. Ahmed Abe, PhD, has taken full responsibility of the school, both from the transportation angle as well as other expenses of the school. So at this material time, we decided on our own Federal Operations Zone B Kaduna to join forces with Customs Area Controller Kaduna Command to participate fully in this aspect of corporate social responsibility. When we came here about 3 years ago, things that we noticed that were hitherto not there, we pledged that we are going to make our own little contribution by way of providing water and improvement on the condition of the restrooms. We've gone around, we've seen that it's work in progress.
The Kebbi Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has, in 2024, not relented in delivery of corporate social responsibility projects to its host communities, the most recent of which is the distribution of writing materials to pupils at Gwandu Emirate Model Primary School, Birnin Kebbi.
We believe that when you catch people young, you imbibe the virtues that will make them very responsible citizens. So we want to reach out to them, bring the meaning of our service to them at this age. Because by the time they get to know what customs service is all about, at this age, very tender age, they will grow up with that responsibility. So that whenever they are called upon, they should be able to meet up with the requirement that is needed for them to go about the job as a well and good meaning of the country. What motivated us basically is that these children are still too young now, but we know that they have parents. We know they have teachers. We know that sometime they are going to be the future leaders of this country. And by so doing, if we can capture them young now, imbibe the spirit of this responsibility into them, it will go a long way, to forging a better future for Nigeria.
As the year 2025 sets in, the Nigeria Customs Service, through Comptroller General Bashir Adewale Adeni, MFR, has made more commitment for a more robust corporate social responsibility.
2025 would be the year of CSR from the Nigeria Customs Service. We have been doing it over the years, but in 2025, we are going to have a structured approach to the implementation of our corporate social responsibility program. It will be structured. There will be a senior officer who would be answerable directly to the Office of the Comptroller General to help us in the implementation of the various CSR strategies that we have over our border stations and all the communities where we serve. These are the communities that help us. We do have an obligation to them, and we will make sure that we discharge this obligation. We are also not going to leave out some vulnerable members of our societies, the widows, the orphans, those who are staying in some of these facilities that require our assistance. We are also going to invest in education and health in all of these places where we work. I invite all of you, officers and men, to embrace this spirit of giving back to the community that we serve in whichever areas of your service.
Indeed, the message is clear, and you have more commitment from other commands as Comptroller Ahmed Abe follows suit.
The Comptroller General of Customs, Mr. B.A. Adene, MFR, has already pointed out that 2025 will be a year of corporate social responsibilities in Nigeria Customs Service. All commands have actually been doing it, but this time around we are going to focus on it properly or in a more enhanced manner. So I think there is a strategic plan or blueprint from the management on how corporate social responsibility will go about. So I think we are in line with what the CGC has directed, and we are going to continue from what we have been doing. I know, though it's under my purview, but I know the zonal coordinator has promised to deploy our mobile clinic across the border lines and other communities within the zone. So it's part of corporate social responsibility. So it means it's part of the plan for 2025.
No doubt by embracing CSR, corporate entities can create shared values, strengthen their reputation, and contribute to a more sustainable and equitable future. The Nigeria Customs Service has resolved to make CSR a cornerstone of its strategy, hence creating a better world for members of its host communities nationwide. It's been an incredible journey. Every story must pass the torch. As we say goodbye to 2024, we welcome 2025, a year of renewed hope, brighter opportunities, and endless possibilities. Happy New Year from the Nigeria Customs Service. Delivering on its mandate of enforcing suppression of smuggling with the view to protecting the nation's economy, enhancing its security, and welfare of the citizenry. The Federal Operations Unit Zone A of the Nigeria Customs Service has continued to record significant success in combating illicit cross-border trade while also apprehending suspects. The most recent interceptions by the unit to round off the year 2024 and significant strides to protect the nation's economy, security, and welfare of citizens include those of 2,000 bags of 50 kilograms foreign parboiled rice attempted to be smuggled during the yellow tide period and several kilograms of cannabis sativa. While addressing members of the media, Comptroller Kolapo Oladiji reveals that for the year 2024, his unit has made 707 seizures with a total duty paid value of 18,710,143,801 naira 24 kobo. Prominent among the items seized are 48,912 bags of foreign parboiled rice, 191,975 liters of premium motor spirit, 7,861 kg of cannabis sativa, 6,168 pieces of dry donkey skins, 37,630 sachets of tramadol, and 207 vehicles, among other contraband goods.
We remain resolute in protecting the nation's economy, security, and health through coordinated synergy with relevant stakeholders. Smuggling operations that employ ingenious concealment methods could have significant impacts on the nation's economy and security if not checked with modern intelligence tools. Hence, the service is calling on all citizens to support its anti-smuggling efforts by providing useful and timely information on illicit cross-border trade. I commend the cooperation and support of all security agencies, media practitioners, and other stakeholders, and the general public in providing timely information support and advice. In the same vein, I extend my deepest appreciation to our gallant officers for their unwavering commitment and service to our dear nation.
The Customs Comptroller maintains that anti-smuggling operations by his team are professionally carried out.
All these consignments were brought here without firing a single shot at anybody. It was peacefully evacuated our headquarters here. And we cannot stop without commending the assistance being given to us by the Nigerian Army, 9th Mechanized Brigade, under Brigadier General Matthew Yekola, who is always ready to assist the Nigeria Customs Service because we always require their service.
He discloses that, though a largely enforcement unit, Federal Operations Unit Zone A has generated revenue through issuance of demand notices, all in efforts to safeguard the nation's economy.
In 2024, we collected revenue through careful documentary checks and issuance of demand notices to consignment that were found to have underpaid custom duty. The sum of 1,012,783,437 naira 21 kobo was generated through these efforts. This also underscored the importance of careful monitoring and intelligence at preventing smuggling and ensuring that all imports are properly declared and taxed.
Meanwhile, Comptroller Oladeji has disclosed that 94 suspects have been apprehended in connection with some of the seizures by his unit, with 6 already convicted for various offenses. He emphasizes the unit's commitment to ensuring justice in deterring future involvement in illicit trade. Intensifying its resolve to prevent the entry of items which harm the Nigerian economy while also posing a threat to the safety, well-being and security of the citizenry, the Eastern Marine Command has had an eventful year 2024. The command, having reinvigorated its anti-smuggling efforts along the southern coastal waterways that border countries like Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, has succeeded in intercepting items which include over 17,075 liters of premium motor spirit, 6,930 pieces of unregistered assorted alcohol and soft drinks, 56 cartons of foreign soap, cartons of tomato paste, bags of used clothing, and 197 cartons of assorted cosmetics, among others. Comptroller Chika Dim admonishes.
I urge everyone to comply with the customs regulation and procedures to ensure a safe and secure trade environment. Furthermore, I call on the press that have been our partners in enlightening the public on these dangers. We urge them to please continue to help us to do this.
He reveals that several arrests have been made in connection with some of the seizures, wherein some of the suspects have been taken to court and others released on administrative bail. The Customs Area Controller uses the medium to appreciate sister security agencies, particularly the Nigerian Navy, for assisting his command with useful intelligence that have led to some of the seizures made. It's been an incredible journey. Every story must pass the torch. As we say goodbye to 2024, we welcome 2025, a year of renewed hope, brighter opportunities, and endless possibilities. Happy New Year from the Nigeria Customs Service. Customs Officers' Wives Association, COA, continues to touch lives through its humanitarian programs. This occasion is a visit of the association to Customs Hospital, Karu, to celebrate arrival of New Year babies. The national president of the association, represented by association's vice president, Mrs. Mary Jane Itoto, accompanied by other members, reaches out to nursing mothers in a joyful mood. Speaking with members of the media after the visit, Mrs. Itoto highlights the importance of nurturing children and reiterates COA's commitment to supporting customs officers' families through empowerment programs and trainings. She speaks about productive schedules for the year 2025.
Keys Acquisition Center is top of our priority this year. We intend to motivate our women to become empowered, like I call them empowerment. We want them to be very empowered this year. So we're going to cater for over 200 women this year to learn skills that will help them become financially independent, to be able to contribute to their homes and also to the nation.
The gesture by COA is appreciated.
What they have done to us, I'm really overwhelmed and I'm proud of them. I'm overwhelmed in the sense that what they presented to the patients and how they supported them is very, very encouraging. They were all happy, and I'm also proud to know that the acquisition center they opened in September is doing so much that even the products of the acquisition center was presented to the patients. So it's something I am very, very proud of, and I wish them success, and up they will go. Their leadership will continue to grow stronger, the association will continue to grow stronger, and I pray that God will continue to bless them, give them the wisdom to continue to do better things as it is.
Indeed, the year 2025 looks more promising for the association, with members, widows, and the vulnerable guaranteed to benefit better.
Hello and welcome to the segment Customs Hub on Customs Duty. This is a segment that summarizes some of the activities of the Nigeria Customs Service regarding weekly revenue generation and other related matters. We take a look at the total number of pre-arrival assessment reports issued and revenue collected from Friday 30th of December 2024 to Thursday 3rd of January 2025. The total amount of pre-arrival assessment reports, also known as PAR, issued for the week amounts to 3,723. The Nigeria Customs Service also generated 100,167,442,449 naira 99 kobo in revenue for the week. In another development, the Nigeria Customs Service collected the sum of 1,513,059,860 naira 99 kobo from excise duty. That is all for the segment Customs Hub.
We do thank you viewers for always being with us in the program. We believe you have always enjoyed our packages throughout 2024. It is evident that the Nigeria Customs Service has achieved tremendous success in the previous year, surpassing its revenue targets and enhancing relations and synergy, while also boosting its technological advancement, among others. Indeed, the year 2025 promises to even be much better, as the service is set for greater successes. This brings us to the end of this week's package of Customs Duty. For more information, you can always follow us on our social media handles now being displayed on your screen. You could also visit our website at www.customs.gov.ng for more updates about the service. See you same time next week. As usual, shun smuggling, avoid corruption, and embrace peace. Remember, we all have a collective duty to make Nigeria a prosperous nation. Play your part and we'll achieve a Nigeria of our dreams. Wishing you a prosperous new year, I still remain your anchor, Hafsat Oreme Ibrahim. Bye for now.